In today's video, I'll walk through how you can plan, prioritize, and pitch a budget for your creative ministry that gets results, no matter the size of your church. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Church Video Guide channel. Budgeting for creative ministry can feel overwhelming, but with the right approach, it's easier than you think. Today, I'll show you how to build a budget that works for your church and gets leadership on board. And if you're looking for expert help with your budgeting strategy, stick around to the end. I have a free resource that can help you and your church make the most of its resources. Like G.I. Joe said, knowing is half the battle. So you need to start your budgeting journey by getting an accurate picture of resources and expenses that you already have. You want to get a complete list of all the usable equipment on hand, its condition, and its age. This includes software and taking note of what versions you're on. And then don't forget any ongoing costs like subscriptions and consumables, Spotify, Creative Cloud, batteries, gaff tape, etc. Once you have this list, you can start to identify what's missing or outdated. You might even find some things on the shelf that could be made useful again. And don't forget to factor in volunteer needs. Things like training materials or snacks can make a big difference over time. I found that the best way to prioritize is to break your needs down into these three categories. What's needed to get the job done, what would help get the job done faster or better, and what would be needed to grow beyond where we are currently capable. Things like consumables, subscriptions, and equipment maintenance falls into the A category. Adding another camera or computer or upgrading to a new software package can fall under the B category, as these things don't necessarily add new capabilities, but rather make what you already are doing more efficient. Replacing your soundboard or your sound console or video switcher, getting a new cinema camera or LED wall, or investing in streaming gear for the first time are all C category items that are going to open new doors of quality or outreach. And during this process, be sure to focus on high impact items first, especially in the C category. For example, upgrading your live stream gear might take priority over purchasing new decor for your stage. If you're unsure how to prioritize your creative ministry budget, this is something I specialize in. I can help you create a plan that aligns with your church's goals and vision. One mistake that we often make is just planning for where we are and not for where we want to be. After you've assessed what you have, it's a good idea to paint a picture of where you would like to be in 1 year. Then you can plan your budget accordingly to make the purchases necessary over the next 12 months to get there. And don't forget to leave room in your budget for unexpected needs or future upgrades. Equipment gets old and things start to not work the way they used to. This shouldn't be a surprise to you. In fact, you should be planning for it. Especially when it comes to computers, this often gets overlooked until it's an emergency. Because of the volatility of computer hardware, software, and operating systems, I try to plan to replace system-critical computers on a regular basis. I would suggest not letting one of these computers get older than 3 to 5 years before replacement. This allows you to consistently have an updated, trustworthy computer in a system-critical area while handing down a still usable computer to another ministry that may not have the budget to purchase something new. So check the ages of your computers you have and plan a schedule to replace them as A priorities. You have to keep in mind that yours is just one ministry that the church leadership is responsible for. It might be your whole world, but they have to account for the needs of the entire church. So it's important to be a good steward of church finances and to budget only for the things that align with the vision of the church. Present your budget as an investment, not an expense. Highlight how each item supports the church's ministry and connects with the congregation. You're not just asking for more money. You are trying to partner with church leadership to fulfill the vision God has given them. You are both on the same team trying to accomplish the same goal. Be transparent about costs and benefits and come prepared to answer questions or suggest alternatives. When you take the time to plan ahead and break down the needs in a responsible way, church leadership will appreciate your effort and will be more inclined to approve the needs of your ministry. To recap, assess your needs, prioritize high-impact spending, plan for growth, and present your budget as a good steward. With these steps, you'll create a budget that empowers your creative ministry to thrive. If you could use help building or presenting a creative ministry budget, I have a free resource that will make this process a lot easier. If you haven't already, sign up for my monthly newsletter. I'll put a link here in the description below that you'll get access to a customized Google Sheet that will help you plan your next year's budget. I'd also love to partner with you and your church to help take things to the next level. My consulting services are designed to help churches like yours make the most of their resources and communicate their needs effectively. Visit churchvideoguide.com, leave a comment below, or, reach out and we can learn how we can partner together. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of the other content I've created, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who could use it. Until next time, see it, create it, share it.